Hey, what's up, my wonderful people? It's good to have you guys back. In today's class, let me show us how to cut an off-shoulder neckline with a puff sleeve. Yeah, a lot of people have been requesting for that. Many people have issue of how to cut an accurate off-shoulder, how to determine the measurement and all that. So this is your princess cut. I've already joined it. You cut your normal princess half cut, join it, then you iron it. So arrange it like this to trim them. So since it's going to be off shoulder, the back is not won't necessarily have to be higher than the front. So take your measurement. The underbust is 14 inches. That shoulder to underbust 14 inches. So the shoulder is 15 inches. That is 7.5. Then you measure 7.5 here for the armhole. You measure 7.5 for the armhole. So you are going to trim. You do trim the armhole. You guys know I usually use 7 inches for my armhole. So you just get your underbust, shoulder to underbust measurement. Take your shoulder measurement, then measure 7.5 inches. You can even use 8 for the armhole. Then you trim out like this to have equal parts on both front and the back bodies. So when cutting an off shoulder, this is where you determine the off shoulder. This place. That is where you're going to determine how off the dress or the top is going to be. So you can decide to use 2, 2.5, 3, even 3.5 or 4. So here we are using 3 inches. The higher the number, the more it goes off. So this front part, I'm using 7 inches. So from here, you can give it whatever shape you want to give, but just make sure you are going to that 3 inches to measure. If it is 2, you go to that 2. If it is 4, you go to that 4 inches. So the back, I'm making it 6 inches. You connect to that same 3 inches you measured. That is where you determine how off the whatever you're sewing is going to be. So now there is what we call front chest measurement. You are going to measure that from here. That's from your front armpit to the other armpit. That is from the left armpit to the right armpit. Whatever you have there, you divide by 2. Then you mark. Then you connect to this your armhole. The back chest measurement is usually wider than the front, so you are going to just add ½ inch. Just make it ½ inch longer than this front one. Front chest measurement, that is from the front armpit, that is the left armpit to the other to the right armpit. Measure you whatever you have there, divide by 2. That is what you are going to mark. That is where I just marked down. That is what I'm going to mark there. So it's going to be like this. So after turning with lining, you take your side measurement. Then after joining the side, after turning with lining, then you join the side. You are going to have about 4 to 5 inches here. This is the body. I've already joined the body. Now we are working on the off shoulder neckline. So here, after joining, I have 4 inches there. So if you want to cut it out on the sleeve now this one is carrying a puff sleeve. So I'm going to explain how you're going to take the measurement on the sleeve also. So this is going to be a puff sleeve. So from here to here, I'm using that is the length. The sleeve length is 16 inches. So you can just decide to make it 17 because of the sewing allowance, the folding allowance. Then the width, I'm going to make it 16 also. Making it 16, that is the width is not constant. You can decide to use 17, 18, depending on how big you want the sleeve to be. So, but on both sides, I'm using 16. I'm using 16 inches. So since this is where you're going to attach it, I have 4 inches here. So on this part, just place your tape like this, then measure 5 inches. You had 1 inch. Then you can just cut it straight like this. I added that 1 inch because at the end of the day, you are still going to join. So this other side, you just join. That you sew this side, you put elastic here, then you join this side. This is where you are going to attach to the sleeve. So elastic is going to be here, then elastic is going to be here. Let's just join this the round sleeve. So this is it after when I've done it. You can see how beautiful it is. Thank you very much everybody for watching. See you guys next time.